Hey YouTube, this is Todd and Aaron here. We are doing this will be a chain of videos, but we're all chained together. We're doing how to batoning wood with the redhead paracord knife. So here's Aaron. He's going to be doing the batoning. There's the knife right there, $24.95 off of BassPro.com. And we're going to go ahead and watch him baton this piece of, we think it's cottonwood, we're not really sure. Baton pretty easy, and this is the third or fourth time we've done it and it's still doing it. So now Aaron's going to go ahead and make some feather sticks out of it here and try to not have the dog try to eat them. I mean, this is a second thing of feather sticks he's made, so it's not, I mean, how's the blade holding up, Aaron?
It's still sharp.
So I mean, it's still sharp. It's 25 bucks. So as far as, this is definitely going to be probably the Mora, and this will be the fixed blades for the bugging out, prepping on a budget. And all right, so we are here. Aaron has the my light my fire out of my bug out bag, so it has the striker on it, but we're actually going to try to use the paracord knife as a striker for the fire steel to see what kind of sparks the knife will throw. We know the fire steel is good. Everyone, you know, or most people are familiar with the light my fire. So let's go ahead and have Aaron try it out and see what we're doing. Okay. This is the first time we've done this, so. I mean, it's throwing sparks. It's taking a little bit of work, but it's throwing them.
The edge on here is rounded, so you can't really get it right here, but I noticed that at the very tip, it actually has a 90-degree angle on the blade. So you could do it there, or you could also try and get it through the grip here. Let's try that.
And you could also sand down that and make it 90 degrees if you really wanted to. So, and then on the bottom, I'm actually going to ask Aaron while he's here, because he might know. If you look on the bottom of the handle, see that jimping?
That's what it's for.
So, as I said in my initial review video, I wasn't sure what that was for, but right there, and that's throwing pretty good sparks right off of there, so you don't even have to take the time to sand down the spine and make it 90 degrees. I mean,
however, if you look at the area I was using that, it kind of put some grooves in there into your light my fire stick, but
it did put some grooves in there.
But I mean, if it's gonna save your life, who cares,
right? And here's the thing, one of the things you are going to see on the bugging out prepping on a budget is you can get cheaper fire steels off of eBay and things, and we're gonna be testing those and seeing how those work with probably this knife, because the idea is eventually to build a like budget bug out kit and actually go out, and we'll bring a good bug out kit just in case, but one of us will bring the budget one and one of us will bring our normal one, and we're going to see how it works and what we can do. That way you guys don't go spending money on this stuff without a proper review on it. So as far as, you know, the initial, will this knife save your life if you have a fire steel? It can work. It can feather wood, it can baton wood. If we shoot a squirrel today, we'll do a video of seeing how it skins for a squirrel or a rabbit, but I mean, for 25 bucks off of BassPro.com or in store, it's a really good knife. Like I say, it comes with 60 inches of paracord, so that's good enough for whatever you need, you know, on the knife itself. And the handle's hollow, so you can lash it to like a stick and things like that. And you know, we might come up with a video of that in the future when I decide I really want to try to rewrap that handle. It looks like it'd be a pain. So until then, guys, stay safe and enjoy the outdoors. This is Todd and Aaron. So Aaron got bored, and as soon as I mentioned that you could take the stuff off the handle, he wanted to. So we're actually going to lash this down, but this is what the handle looks like when there's no paracord on it. As you can see, there's 2 holes here, 2 holes here, and there's jimping here and here. So even if you wanted to, you could still use it just like this with no paracord. I'm not a fan because your thumb kind of, your finger there, That just seems like it's an accident waiting to happen with me. But let me get that in focus there. It's 5 feet of paracord. I mean, I stood up in it. I'm 5'9", so I'm gonna rewrap this in orange just for hunting. That way it's easier to see when I get home. But we'll be back in a minute here with it lashed up to something, just so you guys can kind of see how you might want to do that. So Aaron's gonna go ahead and make a spear. Obviously using a smaller piece of wood because it's more convenient right now. But this will show you guys how you'd want to, you know, split the wood and lash it. Aaron, is that wood pretty green?
No.
No? Okay.
It's actually pretty wet.
This is just a stick from his wood pile outside for his little fire pit, so. We are outside, so you're going to hear cars and people yelling at their kids, so.
Apparently that was my wife.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Is there any technique that they should use when they're...
You just want to cross it over, really, and then use this jimping to tighten it down, basically. So you're gonna pull it nice and tight and basically pinch these two, the split in the wood together, and put the friction on the actual knife blade. So get it as tight as you can and then go all the way down, wrapping it around.
When you guys see this video, if you'd rather have the unboxing sort of like I did separate and then this, or if you just want me to string it all into one video, it doesn't matter to us either way. I just want to know what you guys prefer. So he's really torquing that on there too. I bet you this thing's not going to move anywhere. So, and there we go.
That's really it.
And
all I did to finish it, I just did a square knot on there. But as you can see, I mean, it's...
Hold it out, Aaron. Alright, let's see if I can do this with the camera in the way. I mean, that's not... That didn't move at all, I don't think. So, I mean, it's pretty sturdy. So, and... I mean, you could use that if you needed to get in, even something this small, just to get into the fire, to get your meat up or something. Or if this was longer, obviously you could use it as a spear for fishing or
well, and another
swirling.
thing you can do too is this does have kind of a short handle, so you can get a bigger handle on there or a longer handle, whatever you want to put on some wood like that.
Let's go ahead and let's see how that holds up with the batoning, Aaron.
Okay. Oop. Just cut the paracord off.
Try not to cut your paracord, but we're gonna see how this holds up. Because that was, when I tried it, that was grabbing that handle, the vibration was just horrible.
It's actually a lot easier because you're not getting the vibration that you were before.
I mean, the blade again is only 3.25 inches, so it's not, you know, a BK9 or a BK7, but I mean, you can see it moved a little bit, but you know what? If you had to do that and then just, it's still usable. I mean,
still works just fine. It did move a little bit, as you can see from the beating, but I mean,
he can't move it back with his hands. So unless, if you were batoning a lot of wood, you may need to stop and tighten it. However, it makes the batoning quicker.
And
so
a lot more comfortable because you're not getting the vibrations from the beating on the knife into your hand, and you get a little more room to hold and stuff.
So that is overall that's the review there. I mean, Aaron, would you, for $25, would you buy this knife if you were trying to bug out or prepare on a budget, or even for an EDC knife?
I would definitely buy this knife, even just, I mean, for the fact that it came with the Kydex sheath, the Paracord alone, and then the blade. I mean, it's still razor sharp. I'm cutting hair off my arm, and we've been batoning wood and doing feather sticks for about an hour now. So yeah, I would definitely buy it. I definitely would recommend this knife. And
the only thing that I have done to that knife, guys, is I have one of those like steel stick sharpeners. I don't even know what they're called. You get them, a lot of times you find them in like butcher blocks and stuff. No, the butcher block ones.
Oh, like a kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, so I found it at a yard sale when I got the grinder, and I just did that about 10 times on each side just to make sure it had a nice fine edge on it. And that blade has held up amazingly well. So, and I've been carrying it every day for like the 2 weeks I've had it, and it's fantastic. So 25 bucks, I cannot recommend this enough. So until then, guys, this is Todd and Aaron, and stay safe and enjoy the outdoors.
Have a good one.